signs my check, so I can't disparage him too much. Robert Ego Anthony going mano a mano with the last man in pro wrestling, Silas Young. You know, Silas Young, very decorated, very well respected. He's been all over the business. And then you've got the ego of Robert Anthony. The guy believes in himself so much.
See there how it is. The fans, as you see tonight, Robert Ego Anthony has something to say to everybody in the crowd. And I tell you what, like you said, Silas Young has been all over the place. ROH, MAW, here, there, everywhere. And this was a match. And actually, I think that brought the boss to the limit.
Oh, no question about it. We're going to see how that match played out right now.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Skits M. Jones here once again. I'm catching up with everybody as they are on their way in, and I have just caught up with Robert Ego Anthony, the owner of the company, the man who signs my checks, and I greatly appreciate that. You're here, you're outside Austin's Fuel Room here in Libertyville, Illinois. You've got a big match tonight against Silas Young. What's running through your mind? What are your thoughts?
The first thing's running through my mind, cameraman, come here for a minute, because you're standing so far away, and I don't think everyone could grasp the situation that we're kind of doing here. My man, do you see this pile of wood here? Do you see this wood? How much time do you think it took someone to chop all this wood, stack it, put it here for the use of, you know, maybe heating a building, heating a stove to make someone's food? How much time do you think it took someone to stack this wood and chop it?
Hours, possibly days.
Sure, hours, possibly days. The man hours that it's taken someone to really precisely chop this wood just for the use of human survival. Now, I think you might be asking yourself, you know, why are we standing here in the building that runs the company that I own, talking about wood, talking about what it takes to survive here in the world with just a simple material that is wood? It's because I don't care about Silas Young. I'm more interested in this pile of wood. I'm more interested in things that matter to me. How much gas prices cost, what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight. See, Silas Young is not a thought in my mind. And I know the pro wrestling thing to do is, you know, talk about your opponent, and hopefully someone will come to the building and see a competitive match, but it's not gonna be competitive. Silas is running on one leg, and I know that. Cameraman, come here, because you're a little bit too far away from me. Silas Young is a broken old man, and Silas Young is a has-been, and he's a guy that kisses ass to get to where he is in life. Ring of Honor doesn't mean anything to me. Your broken leg doesn't mean anything. Your family doesn't mean anything to me. The only thing that matters to me is survival in this world that I live in. And at the end of the day, you're gonna be just like GQ, an old broken man repairing his body for the next big run, for the next, you know, hurrah. You say you're the last man in professional wrestling. I don't care. You could be the last man on the face of this earth, but I'm gonna be the one that survives the longest in happiness. I'm gonna be the one that survives the longest in doing what I damn well please. And if I have to think about other things in life other than Silas Young, then I will go ahead and do that. But tonight, it's a celebration. It's a celebration of the body of work that I have put in to make this company a success. Everyone that walks into the building, everyone that is employed by Fuel Pro Wrestling, these people driving up right now, they're gonna see the creation that I have given them. And if I wanna take it away, I will. So tonight, when we enter the ring, and when we face off against Mr. Silas Young, two things might happen. He might die, or I might let him live.
Well, there you have it. Some truly deep thoughts from the owner of the company. Thank you for your time. We'll see you in the ring.
Hold on one second. If you didn't hear this jerk's voice, I am the owner of this company, and the reception that I came out to just right now was pathetic. Get on your feet and cheer for me before I kick each and every one of you square in the nuts. As the owner of Field Pro Wrestling, I decided to grace you with my presence and grace you with a professional wrestling match that is up to par, not like those jabronis in the back. You will see me wrestle one of the strangest and stupidest one-legged wrestlers in the entire world by the name of Silas Young. He doesn't deserve to be in the ring with me, but I'm going to give him a chance. He's an up-and-comer. He's a ham and egger. I'm going to try to let him prove himself. And after I beat him, I'm going to come out there, I'm going to beat up all of you. Players music. And his opponent, weighing at 210 pounds from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, he is the last real man in professional wrestling, Silas Young.
Ladies and gentlemen, Skits M. Jones here once again with ROH legend and well-recognized pro wrestler Silas Young. You are here tonight to take on Ego Robert Anthony, who is the owner of Fuel Pro Wrestling. So that's got to have a little something to it. Last time you were here, you faced Greco Suave. There's a lot going on here. What are you bringing to the table? What are your thoughts?
Well, first off, when you're talking about me, you address me by my proper name, and my proper name is the last real man in professional wrestling, and that's exactly why I'm here tonight. When I was back here about 6 months ago, 9 months ago, when I was here, this was GQ's company, as far as I was understanding. This was his thing, and from what I've been told is that Robert Anthony came in here and he's took this place over like some kind of. I can't really say exactly what I'm thinking, but I think you all people know, and it starts with an A and it ends with a hole. My point being this, Robert Anthony, you can come here, you can push people around, you can push these kids around, you can tell them what to do, but I ain't some kid. I'm gonna be a man, and finally tonight, you're getting in the ring with a man, and you're gonna find out what happens when you run your mouth to a real man. Enough said.
Well, there you go. This match is underway. Robert Ego Anthony attacking Silas Young. The bell gets rung.
Hey, I want to know, was there some kind of vote taken? Who said he's the last real man? I'm here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it still stands. And there you go. Silas Young getting the momentum.
No, listen. Silas Young is a great wrestler. No question about it. He's won titles everywhere he's gone. But he's in there with Ego.
And your point is?
My point is that Robert, he's not only the smartest guy in the business, he's the most talented, the most outspoken, he's the smartest. He hired me to pair up with you, try to make you interesting.
He's certainly outspoken, I will give him that, and I will not sabotage my own paycheck by disparaging the owner of the company.
There you go.
But I will say this, right now he has got his work cut out for him with Silas Young. Silas Young, I caught up with him earlier in the night. We spoke a little bit. What a beautiful, beautiful counter to the snapmare there. The strength and flexibility of Silas Young is impressive.
Yeah, and a mule kick is just as good, huh?
That was a low blow. That was a thoroughly illegal maneuver, and you know it.
Oh, he's got till 5 to stop kicking him in the nads.
Ego seems to have a thing about kicking people in the nether regions.
When you've got 5 seconds to break the hold, why wouldn't you take advantage of it?
Well, as I was saying, I had the chance to catch up with Silas Young earlier, and he explained to me last time he was here, he faced off against Rico Suave, who was then owner of the company. Since then, Robert Ego Anthony has taken over the company. But
Since then, the Hallelujah Chorus played, and then the company is in good hands.
Since then, Silas Young and Rico Suave, who established a mutual respect, a friendship from their competition. Silas Young said, hey, you know what? Someone's got to go in there and put this kid in his place. I'll do it. Springboard clothesline, and Ego is driven to the outside.
And didn't you think that Ego knew there would be haters? Didn't you think he knew that a grunt like Silas Young would take offense to this? It's just another guy he's going to have to put to the side. This is his company, that's that.
Well, we shall see if his ownership in the company equals an ownership of the ring against a guy with the pedigree of a Silas Young.
Well, Silas Young, meantime, is trying to get himself counted out here.
No, he's throwing his opponent in the ring. See, you spoke too soon. You often speak too soon.
You just listen too slowly.
So here we go. We've got Silas Young with things firmly in control. Now, you may have heard Ego speak before the match, calling Silas Young a one-legged freak. Well, you look at Silas and you notice on that left knee, he's got a very sturdy brace. And you know that Ego, Robert Anthony, has eyes on that injured leg.
It's only a matter of time. I'm rubbing my hands together thinking about it.
Of course, that is if Ego even gets the chance to get out of the gate and attack that knee.
Like now.
What are you talking about? He pays no chance. He's great. I will say, as long as the check clears, Ego is outstanding in my book, and I appreciate being employed here.
You heard him. He said he's outstanding. He's not important.
Pays my checks, pays me to be here to do this job, pays me to stand next to you, because Lord knows I wouldn't do it for free.
How about for free ice cream?
Silas Young is not here today. Here we go. Ego up and over Silas Young.
That's it. There we go.
And that was a stiff kick to the chest if I've ever heard one.
That's called the good morning.
Looked like it might have been the point of the toe going directly into the sternum. You hit hard enough, you can rock someone's heartbeat.
I've been following Robert Anthony's career for a long time. And now that the fact that we're contemporaries, we're friends, we're in the same company, this is just going to be a pleasure each and every week to watch him dismantle Silas Young from the GQ to it just doesn't matter.
That catchphrase might be trademarked. But here we go. Ego firmly in control now at this point, driving those fists straight into the temple. The right temple of Silas Young. You hit the temple hard enough, disrupts blood flow, makes someone very, very dizzy. And you can see right now Silas Young taking some time to recover.
I'm actually stunned. He's getting to his feet. See how hard he hit the corner?
Absolutely. Silas Young is a competitor with a pedigree that it would take all day to list it.
I started the match by saying he's one of the finest wrestlers. But I mean, it's like your A level or A plus level. You're looking at A on the mat and A plus on the ropes.
We'll see if Silas Young can get Ego on the ropes once again. Now you've got Ego driving that foot straight into the base of the neck right there.
And here go the nitwit fans and their chants again.
They know who they like. They paid their money. They're sitting ringside. They can cheer who they want. And right now, they want Silas Young. And Silas hears them.
And actually, he was probably ignoring him at that point.
You cannot take away the speed, the athleticism, the agility, and the aggression of Robert Ego Anthony.
You wonder why they gave him the name of Ego? Some say it's deserved.
Some say he doesn't believe in it.
There you go. And isn't that half the battle? You know, you talk about people wrestling with hearts, of Silas Young with a big heart. Doesn't he know how to dig down? Isn't he a multi-time champion?
Oh, he is. He is well decorated. I take nothing away from him. I would say he could probably apply those abilities in a cleaner manner. He's so skilled. He's so good. I will cop to that. He is so good that to play to the cheap tactics that he uses is absolutely unnecessary. And that's what this is about.
But I mean, look, do you think he wants, it's a no time limit match this one, but do you think he wants to be in there for an hour and a half? No, you know, 50 minutes, get in, get out, pin the guy, you know?
Well, he's going to have to work very hard to put away someone like Silas Young in a quick manner, cheap tactics or not.
Well, he keeps stepping on his head like that, and I'll bet against him.
Right, but we shall see. Silas Young still with some life in him. He's moving around. He does seem a bit disoriented, but he's not down and out. He's not down for the count.
And you heard Ego say he could do this all night.
Maybe that's the plan. Maybe it's a rocking scene. Silas Young is just going to see if he can gas Ego out. One count there. Good counter. And again.
All right. Ego's got to regroup here. He's got to regroup. Settle in.
Silas Young's got him up.
If Silas would just leave him alone for a second.
And right there, helicopter cutter. 1, 2. Just a 2 count.
Probably 1.5.
If Ego's going to do this all night like he says he is, he's going to need to ration his energy. Maybe that's what he's doing now, do you think?
Sure. While Silas decides to try to get the fans into it instead of capitalizing, that's what I'm saying. Ego's so much smarter than he is.
Here we go. He's got him back up again.
No.
Wow.
Watch this.
Whoa. Ego with a handful of the tights. Silas up. Slam down. That's 2. Will Ego go for a 3rd? He does. 4.
Well, that's officially higher than Silas can count.
5. Body slams didn't take enough out of Silas. Backbreaker into a clothesline.
Unbelievable how he's fighting back here. You know, I give credit where credit's due. Silas Young's a tough guy.
I have never seen anyone take 5 consecutive body slams as quick and as brutal as Silas Young has and get back up.
And got up.
It may have taken a bit out of him. He's taken a moment to rally, but he's the first one up to his feet.
When you're watching a match like this, kids, that's when you're glad we're up here and they're down there.
Absolutely. But you can see just how hard Silas is driving him.
What the heck? Watch out, watch
Ego
out.
counters.
That's it, Skits. That's
1,
it.
2, 3.
I told you that was it.
That cartwheel Death Valley driver.
He's the owner of Fuel Pro Wrestling, Robert Ego Anthony.
So does that make Silas Young now the second to last real man?
One could argue the manhood all day. We will say this, however, he is one tough SOB, as he proved here tonight, but Robert Ego Anthony had his number on this occasion.
And he's my boss.
Yes, he is.
Man, what a match it was, but who prevailed?
The boss, Robert Ego Anthony, he pulled it out. You know, Silas Young, he really brought the aggression. You know, he was coming in as a friend and as someone who respects Rico Suave. So that's what he was bringing to the ring. But Robert Anthony, Ego himself, was having none of that.
No, absolutely. The last real man of wrestling, Silas Young. Now, like I said, he's been everywhere. ROH, East Coast, West Coast, everywhere. But I tell you what, Silas Young did push the boss to the limit, I believe.
No question about it. And speaking of people pushing each other to the limit, we're going to see two newcomers on the next episode of Fuel Pro pushing each other to the limit to prove something here, why they belong in Fuel Pro Wrestling, as we see the debuting Mason Conrad going up against the also debuting Kenny Sutra.
See now, Sutra, Conrad, all around the area in the Chicagoland scene, so to speak, both of them want that first win in their debut.
Absolutely. Which one will get the victory? We will find out next time here on Fuel Pro TV. Final thoughts?
Put it this way, final thoughts are more action every week. It's getting better and better. Keep watching for upcoming events and who else is going to show up in Fuel Pro. That's right.
Vision's blurred. The future's black, forsaken world. No chance in hell, nowhere to turn, yeah. Within my soul, it slowly burns. Destiny. I feel those walls closing in on me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no turning back. Salvation's gone and the future's black. Salvation's gone and the future's black.